Thank you, my Lord. Allow me to mourn. Because the questions I'm raising are very pertinent, that there are files selectively brought before you, but there are others.
Mr. Omari, we wouldn't know that because, as you understand, we only deal with matters in which we have been empaneled. We do not empanel ourselves.
Thank you very much. The empanelment authority has heard me loud and clear. Thank you, Judge.
My Lord, if you could mourn elsewhere.
My Lord, I had indicated to this honorable court that there will be at least 3 clarifications. Yes, my Lord.
So our 565 is that alone. With the 113 and 114, they are not consolidated.
Now, I think we need to get something right. I want to clarify how these files are before this bench this morning. The 3 files which were filed in Keruboya, that is 13, 14, and 15 of 2024, had some interim conservatory orders issued by the court. Further to the issuance of those orders, the learned judge made further orders requesting the Honorable Chief Justice to empanel a bench. Those files were transmitted on the basis of that order to the Honorable Chief Justice's office on the 18th of October 2024. On that very day, the Honorable Deputy Chief Justice empaneled this bench to hear those matters. Thereafter, applications were filed online. I think you are all aware that they are operating online. Applications were filed online. When those applications were filed online, those are the ones which this bench gave directions for these matters to appear before us today. That is why you are here, and that is the trail, that is the paper trail as to why we're here this morning. So I reiterate the position taken by the presiding judge that we will not be comfortable dealing with any other file, even if it's related to this file, which we did not give directions for it to appear here today. So I think we can now proceed on the basis of that clarification.
Thank you, Judge.
My Lord,
Just a minute, please.
Just to add that the numerous other petitions that are coming up, I think the process is ongoing. Maybe not all the files have been transmitted to the bench. Maybe by the time we leave this courtroom, other files will have been transmitted to the bench. But as we speak now, here and now, these are the only files that were transmitted to the bench and in which there are applications where the bench gave directions for hearing today. That is not to say that those are all the petitions there are. We don't even know whether the transmission has been done yet and that we will go back and find this. All the other petitioners whose concerns are valid, perhaps those files will now be before the bench.
yes, my Lord, I believe now I can be able to make the clarifications. We are starting with the immediate background that we need to make these clarifications, and we take into account.
let us finish with quorum first.
I was assuming quorum was
No, there's a quorum in E013, which was consolidated in Gachagua'S with E014. Let's take quorum on that side.
Your Lordship, Your Lordship, is terribly something wrong. And I believe it is important for us to put things into proper perspective. Because when you call the matters, E13 was not part of what was called. I've not heard it. Perhaps it could be called. But Your Lordship, in E015, there has never been a consolidation. To the best of my knowledge.
Why are you talking about consolidation? Nobody has talked about any consolidation. These files have not been consolidated. I think that is the next process we'll be going into. Nobody has talked about any consolidation. If you look at the record, you will find that the directions for today's hearing are given specifically on each and every file. There was no consolidation of any matter. No matter has been consolidated. So let us not dwell on things which really are not before the court. Now matter has been consolidated. Let us proceed from there. If you want to apply for any files to be consolidated, that is okay. As we speak now, there is no consolidation. The direction from this court was very specific on 3 different files.
My lords, I'm well guided, but when Justice Rima was giving the clarification, I never heard him clarify whether the Gachagua'S file has been integrated into the Nairobi system. Because we cannot be dealing with a file that is reading Gachagua'S. Because of course, if there is no integration, Your Lordship, then there is a rat that is smelling.
My Lord, may I say something?
Let me answer you. You said that record speak for himself. And for record, matters which came from Gachagua'S came with their own record. And the record states here that the matter herein is consolidated with petition E014 of 2024 and the same to be delivered in the Chief Justice for empanelment of bench in terms of the ruling in petition E014 of 2024, a copy of which shall be placed on this file. So your own matter coming from Gachagua'S was already consolidated. Those proceedings which took place in Gachagua'S consolidated these 2 files. So let that not be an issue here. On the directions issued on 11th by Judge Richard Mwongo, these were the directions. The petitions, the petitioner in E014 2024 to serve their amended petition on all parties. Similarly, the petitioner in E013 2024